My problem is, well, more so this: the concept that we give players their flowers too late, and by that I mean that oftentimes a player will do something great, something spectacular. They have incredible runs, and sure, we get overhyped in the moment. We usually that's usually what people in the soccer world do is that we get way too hyped. We overrate what a player does. You see it all the time in like just Champions League or any tournament.
Absolutely.
My thing is that once that hype runs out, people quickly forget about what a player does or what a player is actively doing. And instead, we end up overrating icons and players that have quit the game a long time ago.
We fall back.
We fall back.
Yeah,
exactly.
Those players.
Fall back. That's something I've noticed that a lot in the soccer world. I've been thinking about it a lot because I have these thoughts on a certain player. And what I want to do right now is I want to pull up a graph. And I want to show you guys these two players. So right now we're looking at a graphic of two players, unknown. I'm not going to reveal who these players are. But one player, for the course of 3 seasons, put up 66 goals and 20 assists. That's 86 goal and assist contributions. The other player, for 3 seasons as well, put up 63 goals and 23 assists. So both of them equal out to an 86 goal and assist contribution. They are the exact same. If you were a coach, which player would you pick?
That's kind of scary. I mean, I'm always a goal guy, so I'm just going to pick whoever has slightly the more goals.
Okay, so you're going to go with more goals over assists.
Yeah.
So now what we'll do, if we could reveal the left side, what we got on the left side is Ronaldo during his 3-year insane run. These are the best 3 years he spent at Man U. Yeah. From 2006 to 2009. Ronaldo had his best 3 seasons. He scored 66 goals and 20 assists. So impressive. What I have on the right is Mo Salah during his 3 worst seasons at Liverpool from 2018 to 2021. Now keep in mind, he's only been there 4 seasons. So I've completely removed his 32-10 season, his inaugural time in the Premier League.
Right.
So we're looking at Mo Salah's 3 weakest seasons versus Ronaldo's 3 best. They are equal in goal and assist contributions. You pick Ronaldo solely because of the goals. That's fair. The point I'm trying to make, what point am I trying to make?
Right. What am I getting at, bro? Hey, careful what you're about to say.
No, I'm trying to be very conscious and very smart about this. I'm saying that at the very least, what Mo Salah has done in the Premier League is equivalent to what Ronaldo did at his best. At the very least.
Yeah.
Because I haven't said he was better. I haven't said he was far superior. At the very least, he was at a Ronaldo level for his 3 worst seasons. We're taking out a completely important season where he scored 32 and 10. Fair enough. Let's look into it some more.
Please.
Mo Salah has played in the Premier League for four and a third seasons.
Yeah.
10 games.
Exactly.
4 and a third. With that, he's at 105 goals and 39 assists. It's like 154 total goal and assist contributions, if I'm correct. 145? I don't fucking know. Ronaldo in 6 total seasons, put up 84 goals and 34 assists.
Right.
Now we know Ronaldo. I know what people are going to argue. You know, Ronaldo
he was very young at this.
Ronaldo was stages. Younger.
Yeah, he's younger.
And you're right. Ronaldo was absolutely younger. I'm not going to punish him for being young, but I'm not going to punish Salah for being in his fucking prime. I'm not. Like, they're both. They were both in the Premier League during these times. So I'm comparing these 2 moments in history because the thing I take issue with is that people, when they talk about the best winger of all time in the Prem, it's usually an obvious, a quick, it's dumb to say any other person outside of Cristiano Ronaldo. He is the poster boy for the Premier League's best winger of all time. This is what social media is saying. This is what experts are saying. Absolutely. It's almost like a common thought. My issue, as I mentioned at the beginning, is that we give players their flowers too late. I think Mo Salah is better than Ronaldo was at his time in Man U. I said it. I think he was better. The argument that he was younger is fair. He was younger, but Mo Salah is in his prime, and if you look at the body of work during this time, he's been more impressive. 4 and a third, and already scored more goals than Ronaldo did in 6 full seasons. Let's keep going, though. Ronaldo won trophies with Man United. He's more accomplished.
He did.
Absolutely right. Ronaldo, in that 3-year stint, won 3 straight trophies, 3 Premier Leagues. And I only want to talk Premier Leagues because we know the Champions League is different. We know that World Cups are different. I'm talking about the best Premier League winger, so let's just talk Premier League.
Please.
Ronaldo won 3 trophies in 6 seasons with an incredible Man United team in a weaker Premier League, but he won it.
Yeah.
Mo Salah, 4 seasons, 1-1, was a point away from winning a second with one of the highest point totals in the world, and played what I believe is a more significant role in the Liverpool team than Ronaldo ever was for that Man United team. We look at Ronaldo, and I'll let you get your shit off in a second. We look at Ronaldo in his Ballon d'Oro winning season. That's his magnum opus at Man United, is that he won the Ballon d'Oro in 2008, scoring 31 goals and 6 assists. And that's his biggest accomplishment, which is fair. Props to him. That was his best season. Still wasn't as good as Mo Salah's first season, but hey, it's a good season.
It's close enough.
The thing with me is, if he had done half of that season, I still think Man United win the trophy. I still think Man United were a sure shot to win the Premier League during that 3-year stint. They were just so... Go ahead.
No, that's what I was about to say, I think like 2 minutes ago or whatever, is that the Premier League back then, I don't think it was as competitive as far as big top teams. So when you think about Man United winning 3 in a row, I think they were going to win it either way.
Yeah, I think so too. So, I do agree. What Ronaldo did was incredible, and he really redefined the position. But
yes.
I understand we got to give people the credit for what they did and how they influenced the game. But when someone masters your influence and masters what you set the players in the league of the future up for, we got to give credit to that too. So my question is this. When you look at Ronaldo's time at Man U and Salah's time at Liverpool, if you believe that Ronaldo was the best winger of all time, fair, completely fair, you think that. My question to you is, what else, what would you ask a person that is going to have a better career as a winger in the Premier League to do? What would you ask of him?
Yeah.
And to you, I say that the answer is exactly what Mo Salah has done these past 4 seasons. He has maximized
That's poetry.
his potential as a winger. Maximized it. He has done the absolute most he's done. He's been so clinical, so important, and so responsible for Liverpool's success that we have to give him his flowers now. I want to talk about a quick stat that I think proves this point. If we look at the 5 quickest players to reach 100 Premier League goals, at number 1, we have Alan Shearer, 124 games. That's the GOAT.
Always.
We have Harry Kane in 141 games, Aguero in 147,
Kun.
Henry in 160, and then Salah at 162. What's the biggest difference here between Salah and these 4 players? They're all strikers. These are all strikers.
And that's what I was going to say, and why I love this comparison, because I haven't really thought about this before, is that this is an awesome comparison because Ronaldo and Salah are both wingers. At the time, especially. So what better comparison to make? Because you could compare Ronaldo to all of those strikers.
Absolutely.
And the thing is, numbers-wise, it would make sense.
Yes.
But I think the more apt comparison, compare Ronaldo when he was a winger to Mo Salah as a true winger right now for Liverpool.
Yeah.
In the same league.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
I think
awesome.
there's a clear, stark difference. And I want to make it clear that I'm not comparing La Liga Ronaldo to Premier League Mo Salah. I want to make that crystal clear.
You can't either because they're very different
leagues. And you can't. I think different leagues, different roles,
different teams, different roles.
And I would still say Ronaldo was better. There's a reason why he's top 2 all time.
If not man.
You know, I'm not going to entertain that conversation. But I'm talking Premier League. What else could Salah do? The numbers to me back it up. The success is there as well. He was so close to more trophies as well. He's 1 final away from having 2 Champions League trophies. The evidence for me is there. Man. So the only thing I ask of people in the whole soccer was that let's stop waiting for a player to retire to give them their flowers. This season, the Premier League is Mo Salah's canvas, and he is painting his masterpiece.
Yeah. That's, like I said, poetry. It's beautiful to hear because you don't hear that enough. And like you said, let's give the players flowers now. So let's really praise Mo Salah. Let's enjoy his prime while he's still playing right now at Liverpool, playing the best wing play that you can see in the world right now. If you want to be entertained, you see Mo Salah at Liverpool.
You see Mo Salah.
Dude, he's incredible. His touches, his ability, his dribbling, his finishing, so clinical. And, you know, when you lay these numbers out, it's kind of crazy. Like you said, over 100 goals, around 40 assists over 4 seasons. That's 25 goals, 10 assists average a season. That's insane. And he's not a striker. He's not a secondary striker. He's a winger. He starts out wide and he cuts inside. Or he starts out wide, dribbles through and creates. And that's crazy. And you ask the question, what more can a winger do to be classified as just as good as Ronaldo? I don't know a winger who averages more than 20 goals a season, and Mo Salah has done that for 4 now. Insane. So just to support your theory, I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm with you, man.
Let's give him his flowers.